Hey, let's get going strong. Monday fire up in progress. Okay, it's Monday. And before the noise starts, before the emails, the meetings, all those inevitable distractions, you've got a decision to make. Not about your goals, not about your schedule, about your standard. Because life doesn't rise to your goals, it falls to your standards. And Monday is where your standard gets set. Most people treat Monday like a recovery day from the weekend. They ease in, they wait to find their rhythm, they tell themselves they'll go harder tomorrow. But tomorrow is built by what you do today. You don't drift into a strong week, you declare it, you make it strong through action. Here's the truth. Every week, you're teaching yourself who you are. If you hesitate on Monday, you teach yourself hesitation. If you show up with intention, you teach yourself ownership. That's how identity gets built, not through motivation, through repetition. So this isn't about being perfect today, because nobody is. It's about setting a tone you can live up to all week. Because once you set a higher standard, you start making different decisions automatically. It just starts to happen. You stop negotiating with excuses. You stop waiting for the right mood. You start acting like the person you're trying to become. Now, that's effort. Okay, it's that time. Time for your fire up challenge. And I call this one time to set the standard. Are you ready for it? Okay, here it is. Your challenge is to pick one behavior that represents your higher standard and execute it no matter what. Not 5 things, not a full routine, but just one non-negotiable action. So, for example, if your standard is discipline, do the workout, get it done. If your standard is focus, do some deep work for 20 minutes, put away that phone. If your standard is growth, learn something valuable instead of scrolling through social media. And if your standard is leadership, handle the task you've been avoiding and face it head on. It's one action that says, this is who I am now. And once you do it, you don't debate it tomorrow. You repeat it. Standards are built through consistency, not intensity. Okay, and so now it's time for the takeaways and your final push. Okay, so let me leave you with this. You never need a new week. You just need a new level of ownership. This Monday is an opportunity to raise the bar, not for the whole world, just for yourself. Because nobody else knows your standard. Only you do. Nobody else enforces it. Only you can. And nobody else can live up to it for you. So take ownership. Because when you set it and back it with effort, your confidence changes. Your decisions change. Your results change. It's amazing how all that just starts to happen. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the perfect plan, because no such plan ever exists. Set the standard today. Do one thing that proves it, repeat it tomorrow, stack it all week. That's how strong weeks are built. But most importantly, that's how strong people are built. New week, higher standard, same rule. And remember, if you find you missed the mark on anything you set out to accomplish, I want you to relax, breathe, and tell yourself you just experienced failed effort, life lived. Now go out there and raise that standard. You've got this. Thank you for joining me today, and please follow this podcast. I'm Jack Hayden. Until next time.